Hello guys, welcome to my catch-up series, and I'm going to be talking about the few pairs I'm looking at this week, and you all can also capitalize on its movement, right? So GBP AUD is part of the pair that I'm looking at, and I'm pretty bearish on it because it has been ranging on kind of a supply zone, right? So market is yet to have that momentum until yesterday. The candlestick was quite bearish. It closed as a pin bar. So I'll be looking at a sell setup, right? The major fall will happen after this trend line here is being broken, right? So, but we have an inner trend line that was broken and retested already, right? So I'm currently looking for a sell pattern on a lower time frame, right? So let's see what we can have. All right. So going down to 4 hours, we can see it's currently accumulating, right, in this kind of range. So we would like to have a clear sell pattern before we initiate our trade, right? Want to have a clear sell pattern before we initiate our trade. So looking at this consolidation zone, we want to stay out of that zone, right? So we can go down to on 1 hour, you can see it has actually been broken. So we are just going to wait for a new lower high to take a trade. So it could possibly retrace, right, either back to this level, then we fall forward. So remember, we have to break that trend line, that daily trend line, before we can fall heavily, right? So you should be looking for a retest of 1900. Right, you should be looking for a retest of that level and the sell confirmation on that level for you to take the sell all the way down, right? So currently the consolidation have been engulfed, so it means sellers are getting into play, right? So this is what you should watch out. And if this trend line get broken, then we're going to have a strong fall, right? Strong fall with our daily target, which will be nothing less than 186 would be the first target if that trend line get broken. All right, so this is a trade you hold for a while, which will be worth it, right? So that'll be the first target, and this will be the second target, right? That will be the second target. So it's quite an amazing RR. You can start taking profit, right? You can start taking profit when you're in 50 pips profit ish, right? So stop loss should be above that new lower high that was created on daily, right? So 693 pips profit potential and stop loss 87 pips. So you should know how to place your stop loss. If you're risking much, then you can reduce your stop loss by looking at the lower time frame for at the lower time frame for a new a closer lower high, right? If you want your stop loss to be bit little, so you can look at lower time frame for a you can look at lower time frame for a lower high, right? So as GBP AUD, look for a sell at 1900, right? Because this consolidation has been broken already. So we're going to look for a lower high and candlestick confirmations. Then you can execute your trade, right? So that is GBP AUD. And looking at gold also, despite the war tension on gold, today in the morning, it's the news had it said that Russia troops have started returning to their base, which means the tension is getting down, right? So, and gold is on a strong historical resistance, right? So it tested, I think, 189, if I'm not mistaken. All right, it tested, let's see, did it test 180? Yeah, tested 1879 yesterday. So that's a strong historical level and sweeping the liquidity on this high here. So it shows that sellers might get into play with interest rate coming next month. It might push gold very, very low, right? So to confirm as sell buyers, you should try to sweep out this level and the retest of it. And yeah, we should try price should sweep out down this level, right? Which is quite far, but it's important. Right, or we should put 50 price level just above around that level. Okay, so price should sweep out that level, and a retest below it will be an ideal sell entry, right? So if we go down to the 4 hours, let's see if there's any potential level that we want to look at. So let's look at our fee. We're currently in premium price, which means we should be looking for sell. So let's look at the 4 hours. We had the channel in the 4 hours that was broken. Right, this is it. So we had the channel for that broken. Our price is back inside the channel, so it shows that sellers are getting strong, right? So we should look at for a new lower high coming into place, right? So there's a strong bearish engulfing. Now this price, the retest of that level will give us a significant good entry, right? A good entry to take us out, and a break and retest of that level will confirm the major sell right down to that trend line. And if it breaks, if that trend line breaks, then a rainfall on gold, right? So you should anticipate this movement today, right? If you have missed out on a larger peak opportunity, gold is giving an amazing opportunity. So with the tension going down, definitely I know gold should fall, right? So those are the targets for now. 720 pips. Shouldn't miss out on this opportunity, right? So stop loss, you can reduce your stop loss to this level. Is around 45 pips, right? So you can reduce your stop loss. So what price should you be looking at? Major price you'll be looking at is 170, 1870, sorry, right? You'll be looking at 1870. At that price level, you should start looking for a sell confirmation on lower time frame, right? So you should expect a lower high on that level. Right? You should expect a lower high on that level, right? So gold is giving a nice potential for us, and Do not miss out on the low high. So immediately it retraces back into that level, start looking for a sell confirmation, right? So those are just the two pairs I'm looking at. Wish you all the best, and see you guys tomorrow.